Llegaron los ahorros de primavera a The Home Depot. ¿Y tú, en qué estás trabajando? Ya sea en tu patio, jardín o garage, el sistema de batería Ryobi One Plus le da potencia a más de 300 herramientas inalámbricas con un solo clic. Como a la sopladora o recortadora de cuerda Ryobi de 18 voltios, ahora a un nuevo precio más bajo de $129. Arranca todos tus proyectos con un clic, solo en The Home Depot. Haces más, logras más.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, I'll tell you exactly what to do. And right now, you need to strap in, strap on, and gear up because it's time for the 3rd Annual Snobbie Awards, presented by your favorite famous podcasters right here. That's right, live and in your face. That there is the man, the myth, the legend, Mick Manhattan. And I am the madman, Casey Plott, always happy to be his sidekick on this adventure we call life.
Very true. I'm always happy to have you, my friend. Love you. Love everyone who's joining in and commenting along. We're having a good time. It's not 3rd annual, dude.
3rd annual
Snobbie Awards. This is insane.
Crazy. Wild to think that a little funny idea that you had, a weevil of a mind thought, just managed to creep into this and grow after a beautiful seed planted, watered by the wonderful work you do, the investment and time that you put in. And all those great judges and wonderful podcasters out there who have helped us progress and build and grow this fantastic Annual Snobbie Award show.
Yeah, I am so excited. I would tell you, when we open up submissions at the end of December, I dread it a little bit.
Yes, well, that's a little bit is being nice.
And it's funny because every year we've progressively gotten more and more submissions as we've grown. So when I came into this one, I was like, all right, we had I think it was like 35 to 40 submissions last year. I don't remember the exact number. And I was like, okay, going into this one, it's like probably going to be about the same. I was like, it's our award show. But I didn't think that it would have blown up the way it did. And we got as many submissions as we did.
Quite a few submissions, a huge number, in fact.
Yeah, we got over 100. Here's the funny part. We got over 100 submissions, initial submissions, which is they send the email to say to us, hey, we would like to submit our show. Then we send off a criteria that they have to meet for their submission to count.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take over 100, we got about 67 who actually met the criteria without I'm sorry, I'd say about 54 were ones that I didn't have to chase. They just sent all the stuff for the criteria.
Solid.
Everybody else, I generally, I come back and I'm like, hey, listen, I need you to send the stuff for the criteria, blah, blah, blah. And it is what it is. And it works out well. And then it's just like the judges come in, and I can't thank them enough. The judges do such amazing work, listening to everything. As you guys know, Casey and I don't listen to it. We don't judge it. We are just producing it, host it. We get a panel of judges that come in, all different types of people. None of them, one of them does have a podcast, but of course has to refrain from entering it at all or any type of show that he's connected with. But they all came in, they listened to everything. They rated it a part of our system and how we do it, calculated it all. And we're here. And
we made it.
Yep.
We made it this far.
And I will tell you, listening to this, it's heartbreaking. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who submitted. Mm-hmm. And these are the shows that submitted but didn't go all the way through with the submission. Well, they did go all the way through with the submissions all the way down, and then they were a part of the judging panel, and they didn't make a nomination. And that's always heartbreaking for me.
It is. Well, I mean, because we all know that what we do with this, we invest our time, we invest our energy, we invest part of ourselves. We love doing this, and we love being able to podcast and entertain or just tell our story or whatever it may be. We have a lot of self-help. We have a lot of education. We have a lot of news. We have also paranormal. We've got everything, every walk of life in every single independent podcasting category. So it means so much when people are putting their time in and they submit their show, and it means a lot. And it's unfortunate that not everyone can be winners, or much less nominated.
to kind of share with it and to show you some of the shows and say thank you guys for submitting, and you guys should definitely go check out these shows. I have put this up and I have tagged them all it's on Twitter, it's on Facebook. You can go check them out, and I definitely urge you to do that. And one thing I will say about all of the shows that submitted and were judged, we didn't have a really low rated show. It all comes down to the numbers, and the judges really enjoyed pretty much everything. But again, it comes down to the numbers and how it all kind of plays out. So it's an interesting time, but we want to thank everybody who submitted and put in for it. And we urge you to do it in the future with, shows and Casters for a Cause and stuff like that. Which brings me to my next point. I want to announce this now while everybody's watching early so you guys can see it. If you are unaware with things that we've done, a lot of you may be, because you've been a part of it in the past, but we do something called Casters for a Cause. It's a charity event. We call it a fundathon, like, a nice play on the telethon days, where we have a live stream. We've done 8 hours, we've done 12 hours, we've done, it varies. Amounts. Well, this year we're doing one on April 14th, and the charity, of course, is going to be Multiple Sclerosis Association of America, MSAA.
Sclerosis, but good try.
Good try. I always mess it up, but thank you. So we're going to be collecting for them, and it's going to be 16 hours of just fun entertainment. It's going to start that morning. It's Friday morning. It's going to start with the Snobnation Morning Drive live show that we do every Friday live. 3 hours of that. Then we're going to go with whoever signs up and wants to join in for Casters for a Cause. It's open to all of you. If you have a show, please, we'll figure it out. Message me, and we will get everything scheduled. But April 14th is the day. It's going to be a great time. If you've never seen it, we always have a ball. The shows are always great, and it's just a really fun, great time all around. So I'm going to tell you guys, thank you so much again for joining us in with the Snobbies and possibly being part of Casters for a Cause.
Yeah, I mean, it's wonderful, the idea of having 16 hours of these two beautiful faces, great, but we need break. And we're always grateful. It's always grateful for every single show that comes on and joins us on this wonderful life that we take in this journey, just trying to always collect for a cause. And
absolutely, and we love celebrating it. So I want to thank our nominees tonight.
Here we
go check out.
Yeah,
they are fantastic. Again, they're tagged on our socials. You can go check them out. And if they're not tagged, you see some here you want to check out, I will definitely go for you. Some things just kind of, they won't let me tag certain. So first set. Now, let's get into it. Some of the winners are probably going to say something. They know that once we announce it to jump in, and we will bring them on because we want to give them their time to shine as well. There's something I need to say about this first, which is, let me just pull it up. This first category, which is Best Podcast in Marketing and Business. Mm-hmm. This was not a category we had entered in this year. This was written in by every judge. Every judge, these nominees were all written in, and it was sent in the notes to me that you should add this category and add these shows.
And we listened.
It was astounding how quickly, I was like, are you serious? Like, we're making one now, and we're going to continue to do that. We're listening to you guys. We go by the shows, so in the future, we will add categories if we need to, or go that route. So let's talk about them a little bit. So this is Best Podcasts in Marketing Business. We have Rise and Outshine, Marketing for Creators.
Slaying the Sale with Kyle Slaymaker.
That's a great name. Right? I'm Mick Manhattan, and that's a great name. Money Grows on Trees, the podcast.
Invest in Yourself, the Digital Entrepreneur Podcast.
And Invest in Yourself, the podcast series. We urge you guys to check out all these shows and more. They are fantastic. But let's get to the winner, shall we?
Let's do it.
Drum roll. You want to do the drum roll?
Oh, we still don't have one. This is the third annual, and it's still me doing this.
Listen, it is just us producing this, so cut me some slack. And the winner is Money Grows on Trees, the podcast.
Boom! Congratulations.
It is hosted by Lloyd James Ross, and it is produced by Phil Better. And we have Phil Better on now to come and say some things. So we're going to remove ourselves and bring him in. Phil, please tell us about the show, and let's talk about it a little bit. And then, let's get into it. So, Phil, welcome to the show, my friend.
First of all, Mick, and Casey, thank you for doing this. For all the independent podcasters, you guys are frigging amazing. Unfortunately, it's like 5 a.m. for Lloyd, so he couldn't be here. He's in Australia, but I did let him know. He said, thank you so much. He's honored to have won. He is over the moon because he never thought he would have a podcast, and now he's an award-winning podcaster. And it's all thanks to you guys for the amazing work you guys do and the fans for listening and all that. I'm just over the moon with this podcast. If it wasn't for Lloyd, I probably wouldn't be the podcast producer I am today, because his podcast actually taught me so much on how to create a side hustle, how to use money smartly, and how to plant money trees. Like, I'm blessed that I get all his episodes a month early. I get all the lessons that he teaches a month early, and so I get to implement it before everybody else. But I know Lloyd is just over the moon and celebrating when he heard the news.
Well, that's fantastic. Awesome, congratulations, Phil, and congratulations, Lloyd.
Yeah, great job, man. And I will tell you, you produce and host 2 other shows on there, and you produce Kyle Slaymaker's show as well. Yeah. And I want to say that everyone said that these are very well produced shows. All the judges said these are very well produced shows, and they were really fans. Like I said, they wrote this in. They made us create a category for it.
I'm so happy that they did force you guys to create this category so that I would have this opportunity to be
created. So that's a big thing. So congratulations, my friend. Do you want to say anything? We can go out of the room if you want to say anything.
I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank the judges. I want to thank you guys for hosting this, the fans for, enjoying the content and bringing it up to where it is. And thank you. Make sure you guys listen to all the podcasts. That's all. Just listen to all the podcasts that are nominated, and even those that weren't nominated, because they are fantastic. And it's only through the listeners and sharing the episodes that we will all grow as independent podcasters. Because like they say, a rising tide lifts all ships. So sorry. So if you guys,
the first one.
It was right. The first one. If you guys help out by sharing one episode of a podcast that you like with one person, you guys are making a world of difference to us podcasters, and especially ones that don't have the money to put out promotional after promotion. So thank you guys so much for listening. And Mick and Casey, you guys are the bee's knees, as my dad would say.
You, man. Congratulations to you.
Well, you're the cat's meow, so congratulations. Thank God.
Thanks, guys.
All right. I hear the music playing, so we're going to kick you off. But thank you so much for showing up. Congratulations to you and Lloyd.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and I can't wait to watch the rest of the show.
All right, take care. There's our music.
We got our first play out.
I love it. If you want to do that, go right ahead.
I'll let them yell at you. That's great, and he's a good sport about it, so that's fantastic.
I get yelled at enough.
Right?
Doing this. You don't know how many people reach out to me after the submissions are closed and everything's to the judges, and they're like, "Why can't I submit? What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, it was open for 2.5 months. Like, what am I supposed to do? I
don't know what to tell you. Well, that's the problem. We all get so excited and busy in our everyday life as independent podcasters. This isn't the only thing that we do. So, it's a lot for all of us. And I think that means a lot that, that we do this, that you put the effort in, Mick, that you do as much as you do. And I think it's vital for everyone to know that.
Well,
that you are the man and you crush it. And thank you so much for that effort.
Dude, it's the Scene Snobs, not the Scene Snob. Let's do
it. Well, check out your socials. Oh,
no, you shut your mouth. You're in there a lot.
I know. I'm just playing with it.
All right, let's get to the next one. All right, this is an important one. We really like this one. Personally, this reaches out to us definitely, and the judges really had a good time with it. So it's the best podcast in science or activism, and our wonderful nominees are the Ear Hustling Podcast,
the Today in Space Podcast,
PowerPoint Showdown,
TTFT Show,
and the SJ Child Show. And the winner is...
here we go.
TTFT Show. Yes. Guys, congratulations. And I got to tell you guys, you should definitely check the show out. We just met them in, I think it was January.
Last month.
Yeah,
or
month? Like it was like beginning of February, January. We had just met them. They have this great March Madness movie tournament going on right now. We were very happy to be asked to be a part of and be invited into. It was so much fun, well produced. They do such a good work over there, and we had a great time meeting all the different shows and kind of going through the motion. We're going to bring them on in just a sec to let them do their thing and talk to you guys and tell you about their show some more. But yeah, we had a good time, and you should watch it because it's happening all throughout March on their YouTube channel. And I linked everything, so you can go follow them and stuff in the descriptions. But definitely go check them out and check out what we did. See, we had a really good time on it, so just see how we did.
Yeah, we had a blast to just see how silly we were. But without further ado, no more gilding the lily. Let's bring them on.
Ooh. Hey, guys.
Ooh. What's up?
Hello there. Konnichiwa.
Hello, all. Congratulations.
We want to say congratulations. Thank you guys so much for submitting and being part of it. We're going to take ourselves out if you'd like, and you guys can say a few things.
Okay.
All right.
First and foremost, science and activism. Wow, that is amazing because the science behind making a successful podcast is effing crazy. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, you got to be active too. You definitely got to be active.
Yeah, and and there got to be a lot of activism. And speaking of activism, if you've checked out the channel, we did do in our first season, was it our second season episode on the United States of America? Mm-hmm. So definitely check that out. So we just want to thank you guys out there. We just met these guys, like you said. It's nice to meet all you guys out there. We're gonna do some channel swapping later. That's right, everybody, just swap it all up. And shout out to Dunder Mifflin, the American version. Still love the Brits, but yeah, with science and activism. 2023.
The Earth is flat.
Moon's hollow. The moon's hollow. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
This went well.
They're crushing it, and that is exactly why they are scientifically active.
100% go watch their shows. It's really
they're amazing. They're
the Earth is very wrong. Simon Dan's the man.
Very fair, but thank you guys again. Thank you for being part of this and your shows. I've become a fan, and I'm glad that we could get together and you could do this. And congratulations on winning.
We are very thankful to What's Under the Bed with Dax for putting you guys on our radar, and that we all know each other now. It's awesome.
Yes, yeah, and we also look forward to you guys again. And there'll be another March Madness coming up. It's just the beginning, so thank you guys again.
Fantastic.
We want another shot. So thank you guys, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
You know it.
Bye-bye.
Congrats, TTFT show. Guys, definitely go check out. All these shows are just fantastic as we go on, and you're going to have a lot of fun with them. All right, so let's get to the next one, shall we?
Yeah, rolling right along into paranormal or true crime. So that's the best podcast in paranormal or true crime.
And how do you not have something for paranormal and true crime on here? Because let's face facts, these two genres within podcasting pretty much help set off podcasting.
Yeah, they pretty much built the podcasting as we know it today.
For sure. But all right, so the nominees for best podcast in paranormal or true crime: A Juicy Pear Podcast,
Nerdbox Paranormal,
Craven Something Scary,
Paranormal Tonight,
and Ghosts in the Valley Podcast. All right, and guys, congratulations, and congratulations for all the nominees again. These are all great shows, but the winner is Nerdbox Paranormal.
Nerdbox Paranormal. Congratulations. That is fantastic.
Guys, you should definitely check out
Nerdbox.
Yeah, you should definitely check out Nerdbox, doing some really fun things, especially if you're a fan of Scream. They know everything when it comes to that. But Nerdbox Paranormal is a newer show that they've been doing. It came out last year, and it's a lot of fun. Definitely go check it out. I like the paranormal side of things, and it was a lot of fun to check out and listen to.
Absolutely was. Do we have some of those winners on?
We do. Dave and Jen are here for Nerdbox Paranormal. Here you go, guys. Welcome.
Hey.
Hi, y'all.
Congratulations.
Hi. Thank you.
So we're going to give you guys the room. Please feel free, tell everybody about your show and, whatever you got to say.
I've been volunteered to talk about the show. So Nerdbox Paranormal was an experimental show that we decided to launch where we talk about real life paranormal events that have affected ourselves or other people. And we included a couple episodes about the Roland Doe, their real story about The Exorcist, and Veronica. the real person behind that as well, that movie that is on Netflix. So we just released its sister show this month and a pilot for Scream, Darkness Behind the Lens, where we dive into the real life stories behind the inspiration of Scream and what it has inspired in our world today. Now, I do have to say thank you very much. Just being considered and nominated for an award is mind-blowing. So
yeah, especially with this being our newest show. So it's great. And you know what? Just keep watching, podcasters.
Yes, definitely. As the first person mentioned, every little thing helps.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for that.
Congratulations, y'all. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you jumping on and being a part of it. And, congratulations again. This is just really awesome. Especially you guys produce some really good content. You have great interviews, things like that. This was a really fun show to check out. So great job.
Since you mentioned it, I am in the middle of Scream 6 Easter eggs, and we're over 150 so far. So that'll be coming soon.
Well, yeah, in that movie, there has to be a lot of Easter eggs. For sure. But thank you guys again, and we appreciate you. And guys, everybody check out Nerdbox. All right, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all. And they are also up for some other ones, so there's always a chance we may see them again. We've got a whole lot of nominees who a lot of these winners, considering how high everyone was rated and how high everyone was judged in all of these shows. So all these winners feel like someone could be circling back around later.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See a lot of names again.
But the next one was is a fun one, and it had quite a couple of new shows come into it, and that was the Best Scripted Fiction podcast. And this is shows that, of course, like it says right there, scripted fiction, like they put together a story for you, almost like a radio show, and they do a really fantastic job of
like the old-timey action days. You remember in the 30s when the shadow knew what would darkness lied in the hearts of men? Yes. A lot of these people. Oh, well, it's equal.
Good point. You're right. I'm not taking it away from you. I'm just saying this shadow.
Or were you just thinking about the Alec Baldwin vehicle?
I was 100% thinking of the Alec Baldwin vehicle.
It's amazing.
Well, here are the nominees for Best Scripted Fiction Podcast. Create Your Own Podventure.
Craving Something Scary.
Jack Billings Presents Haunted Apartment Complex.
Killjoy Jake.
So congratulations to all the nominees. Thank you guys again for submitting. And the winner is Killjoy Jake.
Killjoy Jake. Great job, Killjoy Jake. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Best Scripted Fiction Podcast Snobbie Award.
Yes. And Killjoy Jake is brand new to the Snobbie Awards. So his first year. Thanks again for submitting. We appreciate it. And congratulations on your win. Killjoy could not be here, but we want to accept it on his behalf, and he'll get his badge later.
Absolutely. He's going to be badged up. And, I'm pretty sure Killjoy Jake would like to say, just keep listening to those independent podcasts.
There you go.
Share, like, do whatever you got to. Rate, review, give the love.
Especially his, probably. So,
Absolutely.
And I don't blame him. So let's move on to the next one. And that is Best Podcast in Sports. And so we didn't have a lot. This was going to be wrestling and sports. Unfortunately, we didn't get a lot of sports shows that submitted. We wish we did, because we do enjoy them.
Love them. It was very strange that we had such small such few nominees.
For all of the
entries,
nominees,
really
few entries for sports. That would surprise me, because there are a lot of great shows out there. But the nominees are LAN Parties, a video gaming and esports podcast,
and Dueling Aces.
Congratulations to you guys for the nomination. And the winner is LAN Parties.
Video gaming and esports podcast.
Yeah. Now, Luke and his co-host may be joining in with us. I'm going to give them a couple of minutes, but yeah, we got to check these out. Again, congratulations on the nominations. We appreciate you. Oh, here's Luke.
We do love him. And we got Luke in. All right, let's let Luke
do
his talking. Hey, Luke.
Buddy?
How's it going, guys?
Hey, congratulations,
congratulations.
Thank you so much. This means a ton to us. Ryan had something come up. He's got a couple of little ones, so you know the dad life can be unpredictable. But thank you guys so much. This means a ton.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's fantastic, man. Thank you again for submitting. Congratulations on the win. We're going to be sending you a badge. A couple of people already know, like they've been a part of the previous years, but we send you a badge you can put on your logo or whatnot as a winner. But yeah, definitely keep going, man. Great work. Thank you guys so much again.
Yeah, great show. Keep rocking it, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it means a lot to us. Thanks to the judges. It's just an honor to be amongst all these amazing podcasts. And a quick shout out to my girlfriend, Amanda, who has been trucking through some health issues, but your strength gives me strength and you keep us going. So thank you, everybody.
Oh, that's beautiful,
Lucas. Absolutely.
So absolutely. Thank you again for coming on, and everybody go check out LAN parties and everything is linked down below. So thanks again, Lucas.
No problem. Thank you,
Lucas. Congratulations.
All right.
Awesome. All right.
I love it.
That was beautiful.
Fantastic. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. And you know what?
Heartwarming. The Snobby's heartwarming. How about that?
And George G3 from host of Dueling Aces came out and he said congrats. That's awesome. I love seeing that because that's really sweet. That's really sweet for, it's not about the competition or fighting or anything like that. Like Phil said, rising tide
raises all ships. Yep, and whatnot. I
just whatnot.
It's like those those people throwing stones.
Yeah, they do that. That happens.
They just do that. Yeah.
Well, I don't have to say it. It was already said. Calm down. Oh God, Scene Snobs are going to break up by the end of this thing. We're only on education. No, I'm kidding, of course. But we do have the next one up, and that is the best podcast in education or news. This is a very important one to us. And yeah, this was one that the judges came out, and all of the shows that were nominated, they really had a lot to say and say. Like they're smart, witty, but also they are just really well researched and really, great conversations happening there. So let's talk about the nominees, shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
And for best podcast in education or news, your nominees are the Ear Hustling Podcast,
Money Grows on Trees, the podcast hosted by Lloyd Ross,
Today in Space Podcast,
Ghost in the Valley Podcast,
and TTFT Show. All right. We are super excited about this one. Let's get into it. So the winner is TTFT Show. Too many T's. I'm getting confused. But this is awesome. They are still here, so we're going to bring them back in. Guys, thank you so much. Congratulations again. Another award.
Crushing it.
Thank you.
It's like we're Meryl Streep.
Listen, we just broke the fifth wall. You're streaming. We're watching ourselves on YouTube, and I'm going live on what is it, Facebook? Yeah, eat that, Zuckerberg. Algorithm broken. But we just want to say thank you, guys.
Don't bring us in. Let them host.
Okay.
You know what, guys? Just thank you again so much.
It's beautiful. Do you?
So,
it's your stage right now. You won.
Well, again, we said it in the post. Thank you guys for putting this on. We also want to say thank you to or congratulations to all the nominees. And this award especially means a lot to us because it is important to us that when we say something, it's factual, it's backed up, it's researched. And not only that, we try to put information out there that you can't find in 1,000 other places. We may not be educational about the most important stuff, but we take it very
Speak for
seriously.
yourself. Here's for all the kids out there who didn't do homework. You know why? Because I came home. I shouldn't have to do the work. I went to school. And for that teacher that said I'd never make it, eat it.
The award-winning. There you go.
The award-winning TTFT.
Guys,
Ladies
congratulations.
That's two. That's two.
All right, we're going to remove them. This is a family show.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. TTFT.
We're just watching. Put it up. We're just watching.
We appreciate you.
Ways.
Thank you. Great.
I got 3 productions going on. You know how we do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Never slow down.
Never
guys slow down.
Busy. They keep it real busy. So you got to give it to them. But all these shows are just truly fantastic. I hope you guys really check them out. But one of our favorites is coming up next.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Best podcast in pop culture. Yeah. And the nominees are Geek on Film,
The Media Lunch Break,
What's Under the Bed with Dax,
Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show Podcast,
and TTFT Show. All right. And the winner is TTFT Show.
Woo!
These guys are sweeping, man. Oh,
this was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, when the judges put this list out, it was pretty phenomenal. So please, by all means, now we've got 3. How does it feel with the hat trick this evening, gentlemen?
Listen, when you talk about the industry, which is film, and you're talking about coming into these things, and you want to give your life and your heart and your soul and your mind to this. This is what it's about. I mean, when we step to this thing, not 1, not 2, not 3, trois. We never thought. So we just want, it's not about us. It's about everybody else out there. The Key Grip, the Best Boy. These are the people that make films happening. When you talk about pop culture, you can't start pop culture without popcorn, baby. And you want to talk about culture? You're looking at it. This is the King's dream right here, baby. Peaches and Herb. So this is 3, and this ain't for me. This is for we.
I would like to thank the Scene Snobs, and more importantly, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
And this is coming from an atheist. So guys, we love you so much. And we got to keep doing this and doing it well. He represents Queens. I'm straight out of Brooklyn.
you know what? I'm taking you guys out. That was too fantastic.
That was perfect.
Right, you have to end on that. That's your mic drop moment. Like, that's
what
it.
What are you supposed to do when you throw the LL out there? It's all over.
Man, they
and the LL cool TTFT right now. So
I love it. No, guys, congratulations again. Three awards. That's awesome. That is
ridiculous.
Fantastic.
And they are a fantastic program. So definitely check them out. Our judges ate it up.
So we got a lot of people watching, and we want to say thank you guys for all jumping in and being a part of it. And I see a lot of really positive comments that people are really standing behind. Like Geek on Film says, congratulations. They were another nominee in the category. Another fantastic show. Jeff Ravilla is here. His shows are fantastic as well. It's just really nice to see everybody kind of be a part of it and get into it. So
yeah, we're really grateful that there's a forum here for everybody to be able to meet up and to sync up, and a bunch of independent podcasters to hang out and really just cheer each other on, because that's all we're doing. That's all we're trying for, is just to entertain one another and just try to give a little love out into the world. So it's nice that we're able to do that, and appreciate seeing all that love filling up in the comments here tonight at our 3rd Annual Snobbie Awards.
3rd Annual. The best award show you're going to get today.
Hands down. I mean, there's nothing else going on today. After this, your evening's pretty much shot. I mean, well, there's The Last of Us that's coming on. So that finale is going to be dope.
That's true. But I'm just going to say, do you really want to go watch an award show with a guy named Brendan Fraser, or a guy who was told quite a bit in his life that he looks like a young Brendan Fraser?
Because you do.
There you go.
So
you're right here. Actually,
and you could be with someone who also you could be with 2 guys who are clearly way funnier than any host that I could think of, like, I don't know, Jimmy Kimmel.
And try and slap my ass. Go ahead. I dare you.
Because there's a screen. You can't.
I'm not
holding on to.
It is difficult
to get through.
Like, listen, I love Chris Rock, but I'm not holding on to, I have to keep a decorum and an award show. I will knock you out, and I will laugh at you and tell you how bad that Men in Black 2 was.
Yeah, exactly. Bingo. Well, that's
no
all
matter
right.
who you are,
it can actually hit you. It's your child. So
Will Smith. They're just going to tell you how bad Men in Black 2 was.
There you go. I love it.
All right. No slaps.
At least not now. Not on the Snobbies, because we're about to love y'all. We want to lift everyone up and have a good time and cheer everyone on.
Well,
so keep it up.
Our crisis management team is here to make sure that nothing like that happens, led by Dalton, who is always telling us to be nice. So we're trying.
Yep. That's exactly what we have to do. I mean, we read it in the debrief this morning, so that's what I went with. And Sam Elliott was there, so we meant it.
Wade Garrett.
Yeah, but Wade's getting old.
That's true. We have to protect Wade at this point. All right. The next category and their nominees are Best Interview Podcast. And that is A Juicy Pear Podcast,
Cinema Poison,
What's Under the Bed with Dax,
Classic Conversations,
and Donna Jean's Coffee House of Horror. These are, and I want to point out before we say the winner, I want to point out these are some great interview shows. They really ask some fun questions. They're really engaged. So you have a really good time with them, and you should check it out. And especially if you're horror fans, Donna Jean's Coffee House of Horror and What's Under the Bed with Dax, just really good for that. They have some great guests. So
yeah, there's not a single weak nominee in any of these categories. So
no.
Please make sure to check them out.
The winner is What's Under the Bed with Dax.
Woohoo! Congratulations, What's Under the Bed with Dax. Wow, we got the pleasure of meeting Dax last year at Carolina Fear Fest. Fantastic young man.
He stumped the hell out of us at the Stump the Scene Snobs event. This kid walked up, and this kid is 15. And he walked up. We had the Stump the Scene Snobs where you can win a trophy at Carolina Fear Fest, like Casey said. And this kid walked up with so much confidence that he knew he was going to stump me. And his question was literally like, I just handed him the trophy. I was like, I've never even heard of that movie. Yep, there it is. You get those trophies. You got to come to Carolina Fear Fest, though.
That's where you get them.
Yeah, we just had such a great time. He's so much fun to talk to. Has an amazing show where he asks really thoughtful questions, and his guests always have a really good time. If you haven't had a chance to check him out, go check him out. Support. I mean, a 15-year-old doing this and really kind of stampeding through. I got to give him a lot of credit.
He's doing such a fantastic job. His questions are always poignant and fun. His interviews are lively and just really well done, really well executed. So awesome job, Dax. Keep it up the good work.
Yeah, and I will say this: the judges also made special mention of his show, so they really were favorable of Dax and how he hosts.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Now's one of the fun parts in the show where we're going to talk for a moment about how fantastic you look.
Me?
Look how great you look, buddy.
I know.
You're crushing it today. You're dynamite. You're on fire.
My
God, you're like magma.
All I do is my hair.
Got this heat coming off of you. I just can't deny it. It's phenomenal. You're crushing.
I'm not wearing a hat. You can see my Peyton Manning forehead. I hate it.
I don't know what you're talking about. You look fantastic.
I'm just gonna write Scene Snobs on it, and then that way everybody knows.
Well, my gosh, we don't need to send down signals from space. All right, let's not get serious.
I'm gonna be like a NASCAR driver. My forehead is just gonna be all sponsorships.
Yes, let's do it. Awesome. Don't worry, you get it on your forehead. I'll put it on my nose. Turn sideways.
Is that Frankenstein Post Malone? No, it's just Mick Manhattan.
Oh my gosh, perfect.
All right, moving right along. And we're gonna kind of go through these, and this is best podcast and entertainment. All right, and the nominees are No Time to Binge,
The Media Lunch Break,
What's Under the Bed with Dax,
Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show Podcast,
Geek on Film, and the winner is No Time to Binge.
No Time to Binge. All right. How about that?
And
man, did they win this category last year? I believe this is their second year in a row, is it not?
I think so. I'd have to go back and look. I have everything written down, but I didn't have it on me. But they've won before.
Mm-hmm.
And last year was their first year because they weren't around for the first one.
Right.
Some Nobodies produces it. It's very well hosted, very good show, and it's really well done. And what they do is they watch, and I hope I'm not butchering this, and they will explain it better if they come on. Hint, hint. So what they do is they watch the first episode of each season and the last episode of each season, and then they talk about the show and like kind of like what they've taken from it. And it's very funny, really well done, and you guys should definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's a great show. I've had the honor and opportunity to be a part of it on a couple episodes, and they are an absolute riot. It is a great time hanging out with those guys. So, and lady, Miss B. Highland, big part of that. So definitely shout out, congratulations to them, and hopefully we can get one of their beautiful smiling faces on here
soon, I'm sure. And I am. So let me pull up the brands. Okay, let's go to the next one, and is
keep on rocking.
We did entertainment, now it's comedy, and it's best podcast in comedy, and that is Opinionated Lushes,
No Time to Binge,
The Media Lunch Break,
PowerPoint Showdown,
and Showboys Podcast.
All righty. And the winner is
No Time to Binge.
No Time to Binge. Wow, they are just back to back.
The judges really enjoyed them. They really enjoyed their show and what it was. Every judge actually took this show and wrote it in for their cat. Like they write all the shows in that they think should go to each category, but they were like, definitely you need to put this one in these categories. So and that's impressive. Like the judges really stepped up this year, and we've had some great ones really a part of it. So congratulations to
fantastic.
No Time to Binge.
And thank you again, judges, and congratulations, NTTB.
And we're coming up on our final ones. So we have Judges' Choice Award, we have the host of the year, and then we have Podcast of the Year. So we're going to go through them, and then we'll kind of go from there. But before we do, I do want to bring up again, for anybody who may have missed it in the beginning, as of April 14th, Friday, April 14th, we will be doing another Casters for a Cause, a fund-a-thon. It's 16 hours this time. It's going from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. We are looking for shows to be a part of it. So if anybody watching has a show, or even like some people have come on, makeup artists have come on and talked for like a half hour and done some makeup. Musicians have come on and played. Comedians have come on and talked. So we really had a good show with it. Hopefully you guys will be a part of it. So if you are, send me a message, let me know, or email us at thescenesnobs@gmail.com. And we just really appreciate you guys. It's going to be a good time. It's all the proceeds go for Multiple Sclerosis Association of America. I know I mess it up every time. I have for years. So it goes to them. I'm just going to say the MSAA, because MS is a thing that really hit us personally through friends, and some of our audience members have it, and
family.
Family. We want to help build up. And I'm just hinting now. We're not going to say any more than just this, because Casey will kill me. We may have a very special reunion happening that day.
There might be a very odd reunion, a reunion that most would not be ready for, a reunion that might change all other reunions.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one for sure. So you guys aren't going to want to miss it, and we'd love to have your show as a part of it. So
I would say it's kind of like Charmed and Shannon Doherty.
Yeah, I would too. That's a great analogy to it,
but different. I'm
thinking if there's anything more toxic than Shannon Doherty. But guys, we will talk about that as it goes along. Let's get to the next one. And the next one was this is the first year for this one we came up with, and we wanted the judges to have a little bit of a say. They picked out all the shows, and actually it was pretty fairly unanimous for the judges' picks. Judges' Choice Award is just an award where the judges really pick who is part of it and some of their favorites that they've listened to. So thanks again to the judges for this.
So not quite Podcast of the Year, but it's the next show. It's the show that the judges all truly enjoyed to some degree at some other point. Each one of them said, you know what, this is the one I would go back to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's the way we kind of set that up.
So the nominees for this are No Time to Binge,
Today in Space Podcast,
PowerPoint Showdown,
The Media Lunch Break,
and What's Under the Bed with Dax. And the winner is No Time to Binge.
No Time to Binge clearing out. The judges were elated with No Time to Binge this year. It's one of their tops, man. Crushing
Between TTFT and now No Time to Binge, like it's so insane that we have two shows that won 3 awards this year. Like I don't think we've ever had that before.
Never. And multiple judges all throughout multiple categories still kept rating these shows and even listening to them against the shows. Like it was impressive how they broke it down.
Yeah.
It was pretty amazing. They did a great job. Thank you, judges, again.
All right, we're going to jump into the second to last one, and that is the Host of the Year. Now we call it Host of the Year, but of course it is hosts. It's just that sometimes, most of the time, podcasts are hosted by one person, maybe a second mic that's interchangeable. So this isn't just that. Like Dax is one host, and and they have a couple of others, Today in Space and Donna Jeans, but it counts for all hosts. So congratulations to all the nominees. What's Under the Bed with Dax?
The Media Lunch Break.
Donna Jeans' Coffee House of Horror.
No Time to Binge.
And Today in Space Podcast. And the winner is No Time to Binge, Host of the Year.
Hosts of the Year. So all of those multiple fantastic hosts, the part group of Some Nobodies, Along with there's also a few interchangeables, but Michael Colby's usually in there. B. Hyland's usually in there. So congratulations to all of them. The fantastic work they do and just being hilarious. Keep up the great work.
And they are actually here, Zach and Mike.
Yes!
So we're going to bring them on and we're going to let them talk. Zach is no stranger to the Snobbie Awards. So welcome, guys. Congratulations.
Oh, hello.
Hi, guys. Wouldn't be a Snobbies without your beautiful faces.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Well, I'm going to let you guys jump on and talk about the show a little bit and kind of keep going.
I can't hear anything.
I also can't hear anything.
Mike can't hear anything either, huh?
Okay. No, now I can.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fair. Mike, we're going to let you go. It's your time to shine.
Well, thank you guys for, again, doing this show. All we wanted to do was we wanted to sweep, like really. We're a little bit salty about not winning fiction. There, I think, was another one that we didn't win. If we don't win Podcast of the Year, I'm gonna say that this whole thing is rigged. But yeah, no, really, thank you guys. This is great. All we're trying to do is we just want to make people laugh, and we have some weird shows with some weird premises, and I wish Zach was here for me to bounce some ideas off of, because I wasn't ready to just do this by myself. Maybe we can bring at least Casey back up so I can make fun of him a little bit.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, it's Casey.
I've been on your show a few times. I know of this program of which you speak.
Zach is here. Zach, you want to say some things? Go
hey.
There he is. Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, we were doing a live stream watching of this, and we were getting super excited and clinching our butts and stuff, just making sure that we could do this.
Dude, I'm congratulations, guys. 4 wins for No Time to Binge.
Yeah.
The judges really enjoyed the show. All their notes, spoke very highly of it and how well produced it is. You guys have been doing this for a while, so congratulations again. It's well deserved, I feel.
Luckily for us, we have very funny people that kind of hang out with us. And when it comes to podcasts that most people listen to, sports and science, we know stuff, but we can't do it as well as the majority of people do it. But when it comes to just making stuff up and trying to make people giggle, I think that's where our superpower lies. And then when you get such a powerhouse like Michael Colby, and then you get just a weird bright bulb, which is B. Hyland, and then a locomotive of just weird subdued energy that is Dylan Terry, things just, they don't slow down, and it's great. Especially, we got great friends, we got great guests that come on, but thanks to anyone who listens. I'm literally just trying to make my 3 friends giggle, and luckily people like it. So, but for the record, we did win more than TTFT, and I would like them to face F post, whatever he was saying. Yeah, go ahead and stream that, my friend. Because
let's.
Be nice. They're a great show.
A podcast cage match not to the death, because that would be terrible. Because those TTFT guys seem like they're great.
Yeah, just to an hour. We'll cage match for an hour. Of
we'll
hardcore,
cage match for an hour.
No holds barred podcasting.
Who's funnier and smarter and not better looking, because that's not fair.
Rising tide lifts all ships, not with No Time to Binge.
No. Look, they're better looking than we are, and they're way smarter, and they have a way bigger fan base.
Yeah,
there you go.
But they're not neirly as funny.
Oh, I had nothing to follow that up. I was leaving it there.
It's just
no, they're better than we are. I was just leaving it there. No, thank you guys so much for doing this. I love this. Honestly, the Snobbies is a reason that we continually create shows because we're like, wow, what can we give the judges of the Snobbies to be like, this is too stupid to not win. And that's what we're trying to do. We're really just trying to moneyball the Snobbies, right? It's like, we don't have to be great anywhere, but if we are consistently aggressively giving you guys too much to listen to, we have to be there. Like, it's a numbers game, really.
It's gonna happen. Is, and
the Moneyball podcasting. That's
some nobody definitely has the numbers. That's for sure. Yeah. Congratulations again, guys. We really appreciate you submitting, and it's well deserved. And thank you again so much. And honestly, like, this is it. Like, you guys won 4 awards today, so
it's a huge day.
That's a huge day for you guys.
Big day.
Well, We'll be back for podcast of the year. Don't even worry about it.
All right.
Well, no stress.
We're going to get into it.
It's a big day.
But thank you guys again for coming
Appreciate
in.
You guys. Congratulations.
Everybody go check out No Time to Binge.
Adios.
Yeah. All right, man. This is kind of motored through, man. I'm enjoying this. It's like nice energy.
We made the joke earlier. We were talking about it, and it's like, well, gosh, I hope we don't really just breeze through this thing. And I was like, 40 minutes. We're at 51 minutes.
We're at 51.
We just locomotived right through this one today.
Yeah, we absolutely did. And it's our third one. I think we're just kind of used to it at this point. We've shaken off the cobwebs a little bit. And we're here and we're doing it. And just thank you all again so much for joining in. I would ask, and I appreciate if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this, just hit that like button. If you're on YouTube, we really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. We put a lot of work into it. Hopefully you like our content. We have a lot of fun doing it. And if you could, support us in that way, we'd be eternally grateful.
Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in today. And congratulations to all of our podcasts. I love all y'all. I appreciate y'all. This has been a hoot. It's always fun being able to get this together during award season and have this sort of this energy, this fun, and just being able to hang out with all our fellow podcasters. So, and that's where Hoping Casters for a Cause is as well. A bunch of us just goofing off, being silly, doing our shows, having fun, and all for a reason. And this is where we're honoring. Tonight is our night of honoring all of our friends and our wonderful podcasters out there. So here we go with the finale.
Podcast of the year. All right. The nominees are Nerdbox Paranormal,
The Media Lunch Break,
The Amityville Horror Podcast,
No Time to Binge,
Today in Space Podcast. These were all fantastic. I just want to say a couple things. These are all fantastic shows. The judges really appreciate them, love them. And we thank you again, everybody who was a part of it. So the winner is Podcast of the Year is Nerdbox Paranormal.
Boom. Nerdbox Paranormal, the most highly rated show of the Snobbies this year. Pretty fantastic job. So let's get them back on here.
All right, guys, we're going to give you the screen. Take it away. Talk to us. Let us know. And we'll be back after you're done.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought No Time to Binge was going to win.
Yeah, me too. When I actually saw our name, I was a little surprised. I'm still a little surprised.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I honestly, last year watching the Snobbies, that was the bar that was set for me. Is like, hey, we got to hit No Time to Binge. We got to try to at least beat them in one category. Who would have thought it would be this category? But I'm not on screen. I don't do anything with the show but edit. So my wife here, Jen, she does all the narration for Nerdbox Paranormal. So what do you got to say?
Well, I mean, I think it was inevitable that at some point we had to get into the paranormal because I absolutely love anything paranormal. I've had a lot of experiences throughout my life with many paranormal things. So it was meant to be at some point that it would sneak its way onto our channel. I didn't think that we'd win an award for it, especially not this award. So thank you very much.
Yeah, if you're interested in some of our stories, there's 3 episodes on that season, and it leads into our house burning down tied to the Ouija board. So some just strange and creepy stuff that we experienced that we shared with everybody.
Yeah.
And before we do go, I want to say thank you to Mick, because Mick has been a great influence and a great help as we've moved into our second year on our channel. So thank you very much for all your advice and input you've given us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mick and Casey.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you saying that. And but you guys putting it in. Really well done shows. Everything looks great, sounds great. You talk about some really fun topics, especially within the world of movies and television. So I appreciate you. I like watching your stuff a lot, and the judges did too. I mean, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tops
Thank
of
you,
the top.
judges.
Congratulations, y'all. You were fantastic, and it was great listening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Thank you again. Hopefully we'll be back next year and submit. You guys, well, I'm going to let you guys go, and then we're going to say our goodbyes to everybody else. So take care, everybody. Congratulations again. Guys, this was a really fun time. The Snobbie Awards, Casey. I texted Casey, what was it, like 3 days ago, and I was like, no, we're done. This year's over. I'm done. I can't do
Every
this
time.
anymore.
It's the same thing every time.
Every year. And then we get to the end of the show. It's 2.5 months of, it's like 3 months before the submission starts. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And then everybody asking about it. Then we open the submissions, and then it's 2.5 months of me saying, nah, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. This is too stressful. And then even yesterday I was like freaking out. It's like 12 hours of putting stuff together for this to make sure I'm prepared. And then we get here, and then we're at the end, and it's like, we got to keep going, man. We got to keep going.
Man. Got to. We want that 4th annual. We've got TTFT and No Time to Binge now have got to go with this massive head-to-head battle. Like we've got to find out who's going to be able to get the most snobbies per season. And more importantly, let's start getting more sports shows, y'all. Let's do a little better work, everybody, with your nominations process. How about y'all start nominating and putting in those sports shows? You know, there's a lot of great independent podcasters out there with sports shows. So send them on our way. We want to grow that list. We want to grow those numbers. We want everybody to get a big fair shake at it. And it's always a great time to listen to some fantastic shows. It's also a great reason to reach out to some of those people who are judges that we don't get to talk to that often. So it's always nice to correlate with a whole bunch of those people and have conversations with them. So thank you again to all the judges for the fantastic work you do. And Mick, all I ever want to do is just host award shows. So thanks for helping me out, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We have a little too much. We do a little too much around here. Like we're at a point where it's like, okay, we have an award show. We do telethons, twice a year. It's bonkers, man. We're going to crazy places.
Jerry Lewis and Billy Crystal's love children that people never knew they wanted. That's what they wound up with.
And as you guys know, all nominees, if you haven't received one, you get a badge like this that you can put on your logos and stuff like that. And then the winners, of course, will get this badge, and you can display them. We don't make you, but please, if you would share the word, we'd really appreciate it. Helps us
print
go
them out. You can actually laminate them and slap them to your car.
Also, yeah, that's true, you could, but it also helps get the word out. So other shows may say, "What's the Snobbies?" Then you talk to them about it, and then we get more going each year. So really hope that you guys will put the word out there. And yeah, we just appreciate you watching and being a part of it.
Yep. And super grateful for all of the contestants, for everybody who came out, for all the nominees, for everybody who was involved. It's been fantastic. Another wonderful year. Mick, for me, I can't say enough, but once again, it's always thank you. 3rd annual. We're going to push to a 4th. We're going to make it happen. I promise y'all I will be there, just emotionally supporting the way I do.
I'm just going to be texting him over. I'm not doing this anymore. I hate you.
Yep.
Stop
Every
making
time.
me do this.
Yep.
And it's
You're
not even
jerk.
him. It's not even like, well, no, you don't do it during that 2.5 month period of submissions. You do it the rest of the year. We're like, you got to do it, man. You got to do it.
Got to do it.
It
means so much to everyone. It's so great. And then, the submissions start, and I vamoose.
And then I was talking to my wife about it yesterday. It was like, what do you see with this? And I was just like, ultimately, I like to do an in-person. I would like to host an event in person where everybody can come out, and it's an event, and it's a big thing. And of course, we will hold it on the same day we do every year, and that is when another award show's on, because we're better.
Yeah, that other one that nobody really cares about, yet I'm sure it'll get some press.
Like I said last year, this show slaps, but in a good way. Thank you guys again so much for you like that one, didn't you?
It's true.
Thank you guys again so much for being a part of it. Check out the Scene Snobs. We'd appreciate you. We have our shows all week. Of course, the Scene Snobs podcast live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on our Patreon, and then available on YouTube and all podcast platforms afterwards. We have our Snobnation Morning Drive live show every Friday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. We have a really good time with that, with great guests and everything else. And then Geeked Out Live every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Not to mention all of the countless other stuff that we do.
Tons of other things along the way. So make sure to join us and hop on for the adventure, because we have a hoot and we're all just trying to hang out with each other. So we appreciate you.
Well, you take it away, my friend. You are Mr. Exit Out.
Well, if we're going to close it out, then I'd like to say thanks again to everyone for watching. And you're darn right you watched, because it's the Snobbies. And we're all here to have fun. We love you. We appreciate you. And thanks for showing us the love as well. So, as usual, be kind to each other and be kind to yourselves.
Hit that like button. We love you and take care. Hey guys, Mick here. Thanks so much for watching the show and supporting us. We appreciate it. We appreciate you coming back and joining in the comments. But guys, I really want to thank you, our patrons who are out here supporting us, helping us keep the lights on. Really, truly appreciate you. Tim, Paul, Stacy, Matt, Aaron, AJ, George G3, Chris S, Dale, Chris H, Dan, John B, Ron, Jason, and John W. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Guys, we have 3 tiers available right now. As of March 1st, we're adding 2 more tiers for a total of 5 with tons of perks. So go check out patreon.com/the Scene Snobs. And join our Snob Nation Discord channel, where the moderators are keeping everything going and we're having really fun conversations over there and more. So go check it out. It's free to join and just be part of the Snob Nation. And remember to embrace the absurdity. Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. We have tons of great shows coming out and more. Our lives are over on Patreon, but you can check out the Snob Nation Morning Drive live show on our YouTube channel Friday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern, and tons more shows coming up thereafter. We have great shows like the Scene Snobs Podcast, Betting Bros, Math vs. Smash, Real Combat, movie reviews, and tons more. We have fun over there, and we think you will too. If you're looking for great merch, go over to the snobsmerch.com store. Use promo code SNOBS for 10% off of your order. We have tons of shirts, mugs, everything, stickers, all different types of designs. We love it. I think you will too. So go check it out and let us know what you think. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms. We are at the Scene Snobs everywhere. You can also follow Casey at Planos21 on Instagram, at Casey the Madman on TikTok, and at Twitter Night on Twitter. Guys, tons of fun stuff and new things coming out every day, so go check out our content there. Thank you guys again. We are the Scene Snobs. Embrace the absurdity with us, and we love you, and we'll talk to you guys soon.